Hello, my Beastly viewers. Welcome to Beastly Reads, my book review mini-series. I'm DF, here to recommend another chilling tale for your reading pleasure. Although, really, the story that I'm reviewing today is more of a tragedy than a horror. No, really. And what I'm here to talk about today is one of Stephen King's most famous novels, and his first published one, Carrie. And I'm pretty sure if you're a horror fanatic, you know how this story ends. All the same, I'm going to try to keep spoilers out of here. But essentially, it's about a girl who is bullied and abused by her overly religious mother, and soon discovers that she has the power of telekinesis. Now, if you've seen the movie, you probably know how it ends. But what I will say about the book, an interesting thing is that it's not told in the standard linear narrative. Instead of just, all going in order, sometimes it goes out of order with different thoughts and also is told from the future. And what I mean is, half the novel is a series of news articles and excerpts from books that Stephen King has made up, literally in the future, as some of the excerpts are dated in the 1980s, as this book was written in the 1970s. But what these news articles bring is like this detective approach to Carrie White and her telekinesis, which you don't really get from the movies. The movies just follow the linear narrative. And supposing you've never seen Carrie before, when you read the book, it's got this whole foreshadowing of events to come, of people who died, all having to do with Carrie's powers, and how Carrie's powers had developed over time, which is really interesting to see, because you don't get a really big look into Carrie's childhood in the film versions. But supposing you never watched the movies, it really keeps you guessing on what had happened, and you're starting to piece things together in your mind, like just a subtle mention that somebody died, and then you're wondering how they died and what exactly happened. And then just testimonies from other characters, which tips you off that those characters had survived. This big disaster that all these news articles are alluding to. And as opposed to the news articles, it also gives deep insight into all of the characters, from Carrie to her overly religious mother, to Sue Snell, one of Carrie's tormentors who starts feeling remorse, to Sue Snell's boyfriend, who is asked by Sue to take Carrie to the prom in order to make amends, to Chris Hargensen, another one of Carrie's tormentors that is not feeling remorse but is out for revenge. And that is all I'm going to say plot-wise. Though I should point out that Stephen King actually likes the original 1976 movie better than his own book. And reading the book, I can sort of see why. For one main reason, without giving spoilers, the gym teacher, who in the book is called Miss Desjardins, but in the 1976 movie is called Miss Collins, in the movie she's a lot kinder. She actually reaches out to Carrie and gives her confidence, versus in the book where she does have some sympathy, but doesn't really do much beyond just helping her with the disaster in the bathroom. But if you want to hear more of my thoughts on Carrie, I'm going to give a full review with my colleague Nellie on our collaborative web series, Lit or Misses, on YouTube. That's Lit or Misses. So keep an eye out for that. But if you do like high school drama mixed with some horror, then you will enjoy Carrie, though fair warning, it does not end prettily, in so much that you wish it had ended differently, which is what makes it a really big tragedy. Because you start caring for the characters, and then, boom, nothing goes right. So, until next month, keep reading, and stay beastly.